Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Cheryl. Welcome to my channel, Starseed Healing. I hope you are all doing well. I just felt called to get these decks and pull some cards for you. And yeah, see what messages comes out for, want to come out for the collective right now. We are in the grieving process, as I have shared before. So a lot of us will be letting go of the old paradigms of ourselves, but there is still a part of us that is clinging to that. But it's like the last step of this letting go process, of this grieving process. We are now finally opening up to such different ways of being and fully aligning to our true selves that it's becoming easier to see the beauty of the past and not really cling on to the pain and the suffering and the traumas that we have endured. And that's beautiful because it just shows growth, maturity, stability, security within ourselves, and then it's being shown to us in our physical realities. So let's see what cards want to come out for you. I have already shuffled the decks because I don't have a stand for my phone, so I'll just be picking randomly from the decks that have been already shuffled. Okay, let's see. What do we have for the collective today? Water Guardian. Wow, connect with your emotions. Yeah, I do feel like we have been very open with speaking about our emotions with ourselves and also with others. And I feel like now we are coming to a place where we are owning everything and we are not going to let our emotions take control of our existence, of our life, of our decisions. We see our emotions, we understand our emotions, we feel our emotions, we are connected to our emotions, and we know which ones are keeping us safe and we know which ones are keeping us stuck. So we're making the decisions now moving forward. There's Marley. We're making the decisions now moving forward with a healthy dose of everything, a healthy dose of not denying our emotions, but knowing what's healthy for us and what's not. That's just purely it. Wow, I love this card. You see how in control she is, but at the same time not in ego and not pushing that strength, but just enjoying and really being connected to that strength from within. Like even her wings are closed. They're not open and trying to show her strength. She's just happy to be where she is, still longing for something. Can you see it in her eyes? There's still a longing of something, but it's like she feels secure within herself that it will come to her at the right time, in divine timing. She will get the answers that she was searching for. She will get the opportunities that will take her to what she truly desires. It's like she's open to the world, but she's keeping herself safe and secure with her own energy, with what she has learned. It's so beautiful. I see this card move, so I'm going to take it. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Yeah. And I don't know if you can see it, but here, do you see all these stars? You can actually see them here as well. Can you see that right there? So it's like through this process, what was learned is that everything is from within. And look at all the blue. Yeah, the time of reflection that you took these past few years, but especially the last few months, they have been so intense, like these past few months. And you gave it your all. You took time to reflect. You took time to see where exploring your emotions, sharing your emotions will take you. And now you're going to fully surrender to that. You know that you are safe and secure within yourself. And that's what's going to help you to start taking new pathways and starting to experiencing new things. Yeah, it's like, do you see all these beautiful pebbles here? It's like all of exploration and upgrades and just getting to know a lot about yourself. And here we see that this ring looks exactly like these bubbles here. And to me, that just represents the commitment to oneself and taking charge of oneself's like decision making, and realizing that there's so much more magic within because of all the time that you took on reflecting and making these decisions in life. You needed to take a step back in your life to realize all of this. And most of you, I do feel like, are still gonna go through this. Right now, you are in a time of reflection, and this is what energy you're going to come into. But for a lot of us, we have already been through all of that, and this is what we're starting to see now, like coming out on the other side. Wow, let's see what else wants to come out. Wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. Yeah, that's what you've learned. You've learned about patience. You've learned, oh, look at the universe again. That's crazy. You see how it all connects? Take time to reflect, which is wait, same thing, and connect with your emotions. Like when you are waiting, when you are taking this time to reflect, what is coming up for you? And for whoever has been through this, what came up for you? What has patience taught you? What has, what's the word? What has stagnancy taught you about yourself, about people around you, about your life, about your habits, about your desires, about the opportunities that come your way? How are you and how do you feel in an energy of stillness? Now, if you are in the stillness or still going into the stillness or are now moving out of that stillness, it's all about you and what you choose to do with the emotions that come up for you, the triggers. So much blue. Blue is all about communication, expression, connection. Also, connecting to water. Water is all about emotions. Is the water moving gently? Is the water inside you moving roughly? How are your emotions showing up for you? Is the water inside you calm? These are questions that you have to ask yourself and take time to reflect. For most of you, you have done all this. You have waited patiently. You have done all the work. And the next card that I'll be pulling is what's next for you. So let's see. Let us see. Oh, wow. Love matters. 43, which is a 7. And a 7 is all about options. Yep. See how open she is now to the divine and also to the, like, to life. This bird is showing this vision of a boat on a river. And she's open to that. The flow of water, as we spoke about. So being connected to the divine, being connected to your body, to your emotions, to your soul. Everything flowing together. There's another ship here. Everything is moving gently with the waves. So depending on how, oh, hello, Marley. Depending on how your energy is, if it's chaotic, if it's calm, if it's still, if it's moving gently, this is what this ship is representing. Marley came in and just, shuffled everything around. Maybe at one time I could have gotten stressed by that and maybe stopped the recording, or I had to think about it because I have to upload it and then edit it out. But this is life. This is how my dog reacts sometimes when I'm not paying attention to him and I'm focusing on something else. This is what patience, this is what I have been taught throughout my journey, through this process of reflecting. How do I share with the world? How do I express my anger or my traumas or just my emotions? This did not trigger me at all, but at one time in my life, it definitely did. And so you start to see the change and you start to connect to love even more. A different type of love within yourself starts to be created, not necessarily created because it's always been there, but explored. And you start to speak, live, share love through this love. And you realize that everything matters. And at the same time, nothing matters. It's how you connect to everything. You see, she's connecting to these new opportunities, this new life, connecting to the universe, connecting with emotions, connecting to that inner being, looking in the mirror and realizing there's so much more than just what you see. And also, I feel this message to share is that when you look in the mirror, there's so much more that you can show than just what you decide to share with people. How are you coming forward into the world? Are you coming from this open energy, or is it a more closed off energy right now? Everything is fine. You don't need to change anything. It's just you being aware of where you are. And last card, we have school. The answer that you're the answer that you're seeking involves going to school. Yeah, that's beautiful. So for most of you in the physical reality, it's about you actually going to, when I see school, I see it like studying or taking a course or really diving deep into something in the material world that is going to help you to learn more. So reading books, watching YouTube videos, taking courses, webinars, practicing whatever it is, like with tarot. The more you practice, the more you can connect and the more you understand how your abilities flow. It being light language, the more you practice it, the more it is easier for you to share it. The like confidence comes through more and more. This to me represents physicality. So all this openness and all this connectedness is helping you to reach out more into the world and explore more what your passions are, and taking that time to open up to learn more, to practice more, and also to teach more. Here we have the numbers 17, which is a 8, 18, which is a 9, 27, which is a 9, and 19, which adds up to a 10. Yeah, which becomes a 1. So we have 8 is abundance, 9 is letting go of the past and moving yourself up to the 10. 8 is again, 9 is again the same thing, so it's double here. The 18, both, and 27 add up to a 9. And maybe these numbers also have a significance to you. And the number 1, adding up to a 1, is all about new beginnings and new opportunities. Also to me represent the wands in tarot, which is all about action, all about business and the physical world. Bringing in that passion within whatever you are starting, within whatever you are expressing and sharing. And when it comes to the 10, it's completion. So truly letting go of the past and finding a way. Not actually finding a way, but just you being you and you being in your divine power and connecting to your true self is what's bringing in all these new opportunities. The things that you've always known that you could do, but now they're coming into your life in so many different ways that you can share and explore and express in ways that maybe you have not even thought of or imagined. But You're still going to be experiencing from like a certain point still the desires that you always wanted to manifest. They could look differently and you will be doing them differently, maybe within the physical, but deep down you will still feel that fulfillment because that is what you were meant to be doing. Your head and your heart will start to really work together moving forward to find that balance within your reality and create. So I hope that this reading has been helpful for you today. I wish you so much love wherever you are in your journey. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're not here right now, you will be at one moment in time. And if you have already made it through this, wherever you are, well done. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Keep moving forward, keep connecting to yourself, and let love guide you. Love is not about just romance. Love is that energy that you feel within you, that takes you to places, that takes you to open up, allows you to open up to new things, but also stay very patient and stay very enlightened and aware of yourself and the surroundings and the people that are around you and what harms you and what helps you. Eventually, you will come to a place where nothing harms you because you are untouchable. But it takes practice, it takes knowing, it takes confidence and time to get to that energy. And the beautiful thing is that we go in and out of these energies. It's how we process things and it's how we elevate. It's how we learn so much about ourselves. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Take care and namaste.